and More Spirit takes over coming past the wire. It will be More Spirit to win the Los Alamitos Futurity by a length and a half.
This is just an unbelievable day for Bob Baffert and Mike Smith. They are unstoppable. More Spirit has dominated the Met Mile. He won it by 7 lengths.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Spa Babies presented by Spendthrift. I'm Dan Illman. Let's take a look at Sunday's Spa Baby race, kicking off the $1 Pick 6 at Saratoga. It's race number 5. We're going 3/4 of a mile. It's a maiden special for 2-year-old fillies. Spendthrift very well represented. Their stallion Jimmy Creed is the sire of the number 1 Knowing Glance, and stalwart, standout, Spendthrift Stallion Into Mischief is the sire of both the 3 Gimmick and the 6 Positive Sum. Let's start with the number 1 Knowing Glance by taking a look at the stretch run of her career debut earlier this Saratoga meet. Muddy track, she chased outside. This is a good learning experience because you're going to see she's in a little bit tight in between horses in the end, and she really isn't phased that much by it. She earned a respectable 60 buyer speed figure for this race. She is by Jimmy Creed, who does very well with 2-year-olds, 17% winners, and there is precocity in this family. The dam is a juvenile stakes placed sprinter. She a half to Breeders' Stakes winner, Perfect Shower. That's the 3rd jewel of the Canadian Triple Crown, going long on the turf. Knowing Glance has a really versatile pedigree. The experience should help her. She has to break from the inside post. That's often a daunting task for an inexperienced runner, but with that good debut experience, I think she'll break well for a barn that historically does well at Saratoga. The number 2 is Tap and Glow. Let's watch Tap and Glow's second lifetime start. This coming on the heels of a runner-up effort at Ellis Park, and she chases Shanghai Essence all the way from the start over this muddy going. This race was slightly faster than Knowing Glance's division over that muddy going on July the 25th. Tap and Glow earned a 71 buyer speed figure for this race, an $85,000 April 2-year-old purchase. The dam is a half to a couple of nice horses. Medal Count was a grade 3 stakes winner, I believe placed in the Belmont Stakes. She's also a half to Garden District, a juvenile grade 3 stakes winning dirt sprinter. This one should show good tactical speed. Although she has finished second in both starts, she has been right there in both of those races, and she figures to be a strong contender once again. The number 3 Gimmick by Into Mischief is a half-sister to Following Sea, who just finished 3rd in the grade 1 Haskell. She is also a half to In Spite Of, a stakes place dirt router. This one sold for $450,000. The Dam, a juvenile stakes winning dirt sprinter. Not surprisingly, this horse took money in both starts. She finished 3rd in her second race. The horse that finished right ahead of her came back to finish 3rd in the Tap and Glow race we just showed you, that runner-up returning with a 63 buyer speed figure. I like that Gimmick showed improved speed. She didn't break very well in her career debut. I think she will continue her improvement here. Watch the board. She's taken a lot of money in her first 2 starts. I'm not sure how low I would want to go on the tote, considering she's lost ground from the stretch call to the wire in both lifetime starts. The number 4 is a Todd Pletcher trained first-time starter, a Maryland bred named Jester Calls No Joy by McLean's Music. And McLean's Music is one of the best in the business, with juvenile debut runners winning at 21%. The Dam won 4 times. This is the family of Santa Anita Derby winner Personal Hope. We see a couple of quick gate breezes at Saratoga leading up to this race. You always have to respect a Todd Pletcher trained first-time starter. Midnight Stroll is the number 5. This one is by Not This Time, sold for $225,000 as a yearling, was the sale topper in the OBS October Horses of Racing Age sale, and Not This Time has done very, very well with juvenile debut runners, winning at 25%. The Dam is a half to Coalport, a grade 3 stakes winning turf router. This is a nice pedigree in terms of speed over stamina. John Terranova does very, very good work. He is an underrated trainer. This horse breezed in 59 and change out of the gate on August the 8th and gets an aggressive rider in Louis Saez. Positive Sum is by Into Mischief, and this one sold for $230,000. The Dam was a multiple grade 1 stakes placed 2-year-old. She was very precocious and classy. She also won her career debut. Positive Sun goes out for Chad Brown. She has been working steadily since the middle of May, and it looks like she's starting to pick up the paces in her breezes. Couple of half-mile, including a 48 and change out of the gate on August the 7th. Union Dolly has a little bit of experience. This is a horse that's been through the auction ring 3 times. Most recently selling for $150,000, Constitution, good with 2-year-olds, winning at 17%. This horse just didn't break very well. In her career debut on the turf and didn't fire after that. The third place horse in that race came back to run third again on turf at Saratoga with a 63 buyer. I think this one has a chance to improve with the experience under her girth at a good price. The 8 is Aliyah Esri by Daredevil, a $210,000 daughter of Daredevil. She breezed a furlong in 10 seconds flat at that OBS April sale. The dam was a stakes place router. The dam is a half the Choctaw Nation, a grade 2 stakes winning router. Again, this Chad Brown horse has a good combination of speed over stamina in the pedigree, and there are some solid workouts here for Aliyah Esri. Jose Ortiz takes the mount. Celestial is the 9, first-time starter for Bill Mott. Boy, this is a really strong pedigree. A daughter of Quality Road and a full sister to Caledonia Road, who was a 2-year-old filly champion. She's also a half-sister to One of a Kind, a stakes-winning dirt router. This horse was bought back for $700,000 as a yearling. Bill Mott, we like to say, often gives his 2-year-olds a race or two before they find their best going. This one does show some quick workouts, and it's not like Mott can't win with a first-time starter. This is a horse where you want to watch the board. Nana T completes the field for trainer Anthony Margata, a half-sister to the stakes-winning dirt router Amazonian, and a $100,000 yearling by Outwork. The dam is a half to Storm Flag Flying, a 2-year-old filly champion. This is just a classy Phipps family on the bottom. The second dam is My Flag, personal ensign family. Outside post, she's going to have to hustle out of there under John Velasquez, but a solid pedigree and a fairly precocious one as well. Take a look at my top picks in here. I'm going to hope that Tap and Glow's prior racing experience serves her well. She's started twice. She's shown good tactical speed. I want to see her finish it off this time around. I'm interested in the 7, Union Dolly, a horse going turf to dirt. I think dirt is going to be her preferred surface. I think she will run better than she did on the turf in her career debut. I respect the number 1, Knowing Glance and Gimmick, so I'm going with the experienced horses in our Spa Baby race on Sunday. 2713 for me. Our Spa Baby coverage all season long is presented by Spendthrift.